Michael here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, make sure you give this video a like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you comment down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the video, and there will be more videos to come as well. And as I said, if you are new, make sure you check out other videos I have done as well. Now, obviously, as you can tell by the title of the video and the thumbnail, this is why I believe that Forza Motorsport is going to be the new Horizon 5. Now, I know a lot of people are going to think, well, hang on, how can the new Forza Motorsport become the new Horizon 5? There's no rumours about this, there's no speculation that this is going to happen. This is just my personal take on why I would prefer, or I would like, Horizon 5 and Forza Motorsport to kind of be a combined game effectively. Now, I'm not talking about, when I say combined game, I'm not talking about obviously it being like a bundle game, you know, you buy Motorsport and hooray, you get Horizon 5. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actually incorporating aspects of Forza Horizon into Forza Motorsport itself. Because if you've realised, in regards to when they said about the new Forza Motorsport, which is definitely the next game that's coming out, which is supposed to be a launch game for the Xbox Series X, which is due to come out in November. They have announced that obviously Forza Motorsport will not be launching a game with the brand new console. It will actually be probably another sort of couple of years down the line before we get the new Motorsport game. But however, because of such, this is what I think Horizon 5 will be sort of incorporated into Forza Motorsport in some aspect. Now, obviously, if you think about it, each Forza Motorsport title we've had has had a number at the end of it, barring obviously the first one, which was Forza Motorsport, which was back on the original Xbox. But obviously, every single Motorsport title after that, like the Horizon titles, have had a number associated with them. So if you think about it, you've had Horizon 2, you've had Horizon 2, Horizon 3, and Horizon 4, because you've had Forza Horizon. In regards to the Motorsport side of things, you've got Motorsport 2, Motorsport 3, Motorsport 4, 5, 6, and 7. In regards to this one for the Xbox Series X, there isn't a number 8. So you would have thought, oh, Forza Motorsport, if it was going to be the 8th installment of the Motorsport series, it would have Forza Motorsport 8. However, they haven't got the number 8. So this is personally what I believe Horizon 5 is going to be in Forza Motorsport. Now, let's just think about it for a second. Obviously, they're needing extra time to develop Forza Motorsport, which we know, usually in regards to the sort of development time between sort of Motorsport games or between Horizon games, usually it's around sort of 4 to 5 years-ish between the sort of like, when one game gets released and then obviously the development of the sort of next game, the sort of next installment of that franchise. However, obviously, I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think, personally, we are going to get a standalone Horizon 5 game after number 4. I have a feeling Horizon 5 is going to be in Forza Motorsport. This is why, because of the fact that, Forza Motorsport for the Series X hasn't been titled Forza Motorsport 8. It's just been titled Forza Motorsport. And I feel that what the developers at Playground Games and Turn 10 are planning to do is they're looking to probably take it up a notch, sort of take Forza Motorsport, say it's, I don't know, here for example, and then they want to try and take it up to here, they want to get it to the next level. So yeah, I think it's good. I mean, let's have a look at it. The main competitors for Forza, for the Motorsport game as well as the Horizon game. In regards to the Horizon game itself, they've got to compete with the likes of Need for Speed and obviously Crew 2. Well, I'll say Crew 2, but obviously Ubisoft, who create the Crew games. So they got to compete with them in regards to the Horizon side of things in terms of the sort of like racing free roam aspects of things. But in regards to Motorsport, you think they sort of competing with like other Motorsport games out there. So not so much obviously Formula 1, because that's in a completely different field of its own, but obviously any other racing games out there that sort of focus around similar to what Forza Motorsport does. So obviously in regards to Le Mans cars and obviously GT cars, endurance championship cars, and obviously other ones, like sort of, like the Australian V8 supercars, to sort of name a few. And I guess the really closest rival for the motorsport franchise itself would be obviously the sort of, I guess you could say, the uprising of obviously Project Cars, because obviously the first two were actually pretty good. I actually played the first two, and they weren't too bad. And obviously they've recently brought out Project Cars 3, I believe it's out. But if it's not, obviously, if any nerds out there that know the actual release dates of upcoming car games, then obviously comment down below. But yeah, obviously you got Project Cars 3 coming out. So obviously, in regards to motorsport, that's probably its like biggest rival at the moment. And obviously, as I say, we've still got about another couple of months, well, not couple of months, sorry, a couple of years until the new Forza game comes out. But yeah, so I honestly think with everything sort of like, the way things are going, I have a feeling they're going to actually try and find some way of combining the two together, giving you the freedom to, roam around in any car you want, across sort of any country, and then obviously being able to drive to circuits to compete in events and compete in championships, that sort of stuff. How quite it will work, I have a feeling it'll probably be something on like the crew side of things, the crew 2 side of things, where it'll be like a scaled down version of a country where you can drive to obviously different towns, cities and all that kind of stuff, and drive to like, the sort of like popular towns and cities or whatever that have famous racetracks. So for example, if we use Italy, for example, have Monza and Mugello and Imola, to name 3 of them. If it were to be sort of like the UK, for example, obviously Silverstone's one of the big ones out there because of Formula 1. Other ones out there, you've obviously got Alton Park for the British touring cars. Obviously, you've got Brands Hatch. There we go, there was another one. So you got, a few there. Obviously, in regards to America, obviously you've got Sebring, you've got Road Atlanta, you've got Road America. To name a couple, obviously you got the Mazda Raceway as well. And obviously you got Daytona, the famous, the famous sort of like triangular oval, I guess you could say, and obviously the Indy 500 circuit. And then obviously if you say use Spain, then obviously you got Catalonia, the Barcelona circuit, and it goes on. So how they would work that out, I would say do something where it would be a case of, you drive to like an airport area, or drive to say like a ferry terminal or something like that, and then just obviously hit a sort of button when you're prompted, and then have a sort of drop down selection to say, where would you like to go, and then have a choice of different countries to go to, so i.e. Japan, UK, Europe, where they can incorporate sort of 3 scaled down countries into like one big map, for example, vice versa. And then obviously select where you want to go, and then just effectively have a loading screen come up, just whilst it obviously loads your map in and all that. And then obviously once you're in the map and the assets are loaded, you can then drive around and then obviously go and do whatever. I think that would be pretty awesome. A game like that is probably still years away from being made, but obviously if there are any game developers out there that obviously do racing games and stuff and are looking to actually incorporate licensed circuits as well as like a free roam aspect, so people can actually drive to circuits and do like I guess for role players that'd actually be quite good, being able to do like a sort of track day experience where they can sort of turn up with their own race car and then just blast it around the circuit, because that'd be good for tuners as well, because then it'd be like a sort of good roleplay experience for the tuners that can sort of take a car that they're working on, sort of drive it to like a track day effectively, do a track day and pull into the pits when they think something's not wrong, tweak it a little bit, and then just try and get it sorted out, because it'd be brilliant, especially if you add the Forza Horizon Festivals aspect to it at circuits, and you turn up and it's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to do a track day where you just blast around, so it's effectively like a time attack in a way, but it has that free roam aspect where you can still tweak your car, which can then obviously be utilized into the free roam aspect? Or do you just want to obviously do one of the events? And obviously, if you're doing if you know that a track has a specific event, so say like it has hypercars or something, but I don't know, say a Koenigsegg, say like you had a Koenigsegg Jesko or something, and you knew that it wasn't quite suited for the track, and you wanted to try and tweak with the tuning setup to get the car sort of set up perfectly for that specific track before taking part in the championship tournament, championship tournament series, whatever you want to name it. Then it allows you that freedom to be able to achieve that, be able to do so. So I think that'd be brilliant. So yeah, if there are any game developers out there for car games, racing games, and all that are looking to do that, please take that idea, but please give me credit because I came up with it. But yeah, so that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, don't take my word for it because it's definitely not a thing that is going to happen. It's just my personal view on what I think will happen. Hope it does, because then if it does, then yeah, I hope this channel ends up getting like hundreds of thousands of subscribers just for that prediction, but I can be optimistic. So hopefully that's what will come, whether it'll be a Horizon game or a Forza Motorsport game, or whether it's done by Turn 10, because I believe Turn 10 are the actual ones that actually make the game in a way. But yeah, whether they do it, who knows? But yeah, if there's any other ones out there that think, you know what, that's actually quite a good idea, let's actually make a game that does that, and then please make it good. Please make it better than what every Forza Horizon game's been so far up till now, effectively. Especially Horizon 4, definitely make it better than Horizon 4. So thank you for watching. If you have watched this video, if you have made it this far till the end, please obviously make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe if you are new around here. If you want to give us feedback at all, then obviously leave a comment down below. As for the recurring viewers, and obviously for those subscribers who do comment on my videos and stuff, you do know I am active on there as well, so I do comment back in regards to the feedback. So thank you very much, take care everyone, and we'll see you in our next video.
Level 1.